So that is not a template, right? I don't think, is it a template? I've forgotten already. I got short memory, terrible.
So today we not doing the telecommunication.
Who?
Telecommunication, the assignment.
Who not doing?
Question.
No, I thought Jia Zhi was asking me just now before the break.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
He won't do
Okay.
Yeah.
Why you asking me something which is later part? Because I don't do halfway through, then link to something else. Later like ding dong ding dong ding dong thing. You might feel very annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sorry about that. I mean, before the term break, I mentioned that. Yeah, ask you all to try, right? If not wrong.
Yeah, try.
Yeah, but you can only do certain thing yet. Why I say certain thing yet? Because our file not insert yet. That's why after that I think should not lah. But just do whatever that you think available. Also called related to electrical first. Okay. Yeah. Then after our plumbing, then we see, okay, in plumbing, what are the things related need to be installed under communication. Then we discuss. So end of the day, then you consolidate. You may want to take note first. You get what I mean? Because I think when we're doing plumbing fixture, certain thing on telecommunication is required. Okay, we'll discuss it later. Can?
Cancel.
Yeah. Okay, Aisha is in. All right, so recording is started. So I'm going to click new, browse to our template, not here, the one that I have loaded or upload to. Okay, where was it? Hey, by the way, have you guys watched the video on Windows 11?
Yes, sir.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
Set to say I tried the so-called test software on my laptop. It says my laptop is 5 years old, cannot install Windows 11. I'm going to cry. Yeah. Yeah, they mentioned something about TPM. What is TPM? Any idea? Because it says only latest PC have TPM. So that actually some otherwise the terms lah. That's why I was thought that you guys might know. What is TPM means?
Trusted platform module.
Sorry?
Trusted platform module.
Meaning what?
It's a computer chip.
Yeah.
Is what, sorry?
It's
Computer
for
chip.
the crypto processor thing.
Dual
Like-
processor?
Yeah, like one of the it's a microcontroller designed to secure hardware.
I still don't really understand. I'm curious. Mean what? Multitasking kind of thing or what?
Yeah, it's like for the Windows 11 thing, they make a new one. It's a chip. So is dedicated to microcontroller designed to secure hardware through integrated cryptographic keys.
Wow, so cheap man. So only newer motherboard have that lah.
Yeah, it's for the Windows 11.
Oh my god. Means without that cannot use
Yeah,
Should be able also, right?
that's why they are saying that Windows 11 is forcing everyone to use the TPM chip.
That's why it's too much what.
Yeah. Otherwise cannot.
Oh my god. Money,
Actually,
money.
It's for security reason.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Also actually got a lot of things inside the
So that
IC.
means I need i9 lah, is it?
Yeah.
8 core is better. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it won't be out so soon. Most likely, I believe September, October. Because it says this coming fall. Coming fall means should be around September, October. A MEP. Plumbing. Correct. So it's a template file. So you select new. Okay, select new. So plumbing defaults and open. So project, correct, huh? Done. I believe your case, you guys should have already done that, right? Last time I asked you all to prepare, remember?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so let me see, do I have it or not? I don't want to repeat the whole process again because sometimes quite taxing on that. So let me see, do I have it? Plumbing is under mechanical. Hey, I already has it. Okay. You guys have it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Then I won't start a new one. Save time. Open. Open my file from mechanical plumbing. Yes, I have my. Whew. If not, go through that process again. Gonna be nightmare. Okay. It looks as exactly the same way. Basket. No plan link yet. No div. Terrible. Okay, let's double check. Insert link file. Let's look at the manager. So no div lah for my case. It's not done yet. Okay, so normally what should you do?
Aki.
File load.
So
Aki
I'm
model.
going to add a file, right? So I'm going to link the okay, I'll do it quickly lah because you guys.
Before there's an option check for mechanical. Better, right?
Sorry.
The option for mechanical thing, right?
But right, yes. But since, thank you for reminding. Since I'm here already, let me link first, then I will go back there. Yeah. Because my worry is if you change or add anything, then the optional thing will appear. Yep, you're right. We need. So let me look. Let me look for the model file link first. Okay, open up. Okay, so remember to pin. Yep. Pin ready. How come we cannot select? No response. The view very weirdly. Why? See, I don't see the frame highlighted. See, only when I do window, then it's selected. Kind of weird, right? Oh, it's outside lah. See, I scared myself after a while. How come no response? All this thing happened to you guys before?
No.
No, no, that okay. It suddenly happened to me. How come no respond? Because lately I'm having classes. This Rabbit 23 give me kind of weird responses. So I feel very annoyed by all these things. Okay, so I've changed this. I'm changing this to plumbing. Okay. I'm going to do it on your first story plan. So I'm going to manage my view here. Okay. So first, where is the toilet for this? So actually, let me save the file and close first. I'll open up the Archi model first so that we know where is the toilet. Then you guys may want to see how you want to do it. So from the toilet there, you may want to add lighting. You want to aircon, forget it. Normally it's lighting and sprinkle fire. All right. So ready? I'm at first story. So you can see that this is the toilet. It says female. This is male. So first story toilet is here. And so does the tutorial you guys have is showing you here. All right. Now, this wing here don't have on the top. Okay, there's a toilet here. So first story, there's one toilet here. All right. So this is your cavity room where all your plumbing fixtures, your plumbing pipes should be inside. So your toilet bowl facing, connecting should be here. So does your sink. Sink can be this side, then the pipe go inside. If the space wide enough, then you can have the sink beside. But first thing, this is just a toilet. It never says male, female, and so on. So my mentality, I was thinking at if it says toilet and it never says it's handicap. So it's up to you guys to create whether it's handicap toilet. I cannot say I want to create a female or male. But sometimes certain level, some school they divide. Odd floor is male, even floor is female toilet. Some they do that in school. I went IT Amokyo, their toilet is distributed this way, even and odd. So guys, gents got to go some even floor, like all this arrangement. All right. But I think BCA is every floor, male, female is there. Huh? So depends on the design. So when here in this case, I suspect this could be, I would say, handicap, although they never mentioned that. All right. So if you prefer to create a male toilet, then male toilet lah. That means you will have a 2 urinal, I believe. Yeah. Or 1 urinal, 1 WC. It depends how you want to break lah. But this room a bit small lah, so I believe only urinal lah. All right. Only handicap, then you have WC. So you may want to think about it. So next floor, second story. Now, second story, what we can, okay. Second story here, we also have a toilet. Top bottom. So maybe, as I said lah, since they have the same location, so maybe level 1 is female, level 2 is gents, or handicap, up to you. Now here, this level, we have male, female. So in other words, what is this toilet? Handicap lah. Agree? It's because
Yes,
you have female toilet here, we have male. So in other words, male, you can have 2 urinal. Then this is the sink. Female here, definitely, if you measure, if the space are sufficient, 2 meter, so you can break down into 2 WC. Then the one sink down here. That means you got to draw 2 WC here. If you want. All right. So this one most likely will be 1 WC, 1 urinal. So depends on the room design again. Okay? Then your sink most likely will be here lah. Because sink's space smaller ma. Okay, so you may want to think about this. On this side here, this is standard throughout. So that means first story, second story, this room is exactly the same. Okay, let's go to third story. Third story, your toilet, this one same. This I have not. Wow, so if this guy is here, need to go toilet, the nearest is here. If this guy spoil or maintenance, this poor chap either go downstairs, walk here, or got to walk all the way. My goodness. Is it good? Scary, yeah. Okay, so you see here, this is not a toilet. So this is a dry storage. But you can see that I believe administration here means you must have some water pipe coming out. Why? Pantry. And some since pantry, you wash hand, you also have sanitary pipe out. Okay, no WC, no urinal, only for washing, maybe basing. Yeah, basing must have administration.
So,
So
the
this
first
is
story also near right the pipe for the cafeteria.
where?
First story.
Let me see. First story. Why?
Here no need the prepare dish side.
That is here most likely first story will be underground. They go from ground, come up.
Okay.
But because why they have a cavity wall, you must ask that way. Agree or not? Is to hide the piping inside. So first story, you can go underground, comes up. This one because they are sharing to next floor. But you notice that your second story, this area, there's a toilet, right? See? So between the 3 and 4, your grid. 3 and 4 is where? Here. That means this part here, it doesn't come with a sanitary pipe. See, you know, or spaces.
Yes, sir.
So in other words, how they run this, I'm very skeptical about this. You design something and you don't have a sanitary pipe. So I believe it could be some spaces, not here, some space here. You get me now? So here by right should have a cavity wall like this, which is not shown here. You notice the two plan. Let me close the third one first. WT, you see the two. See? Very close, right? See now.
Yes, sir.
So I believe this cavity should be somewhere here. All right, unless you guys want to measure and see what's from the grid. 1, 2, 6, 9. Okay. So come to here. Estimate, Yeah, see? Very close. See now?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 6, 9. Sorry, that case wrong already. Because when up to here is already 150 something. Did I read wrongly or what? Hold on. Yeah lah, 1269. See, if this one here is 15, that means this opening is here. Oh my God. So meaning what?
The pipe will be
Your,
going the pipe.
yeah. Another thing, okay, let's take a look at the level 3 and let's see how this guy was being designed. Now, third story, we only have a toilet here. See, toilet that's here. Second, see, the location is very weird. You all notice how I'm going to lay all this. Seriously, this guy designed this. In US, they can anyhow whack one. Terrible. Sorry, I comment that. First story, not to worry. Second is here. The third is here. So it's also between the third and fourth. See, my third here, this lobang here, see that? They share with this. So it's identical location. So when it come to the first level, it's not. So first level is actually somewhere here. All right. Unless this guy at the first level, the ceiling, they come out. They turn all the way to where? To here. But if you turn all the way to here, it means you got to share throughout this area like that. No logic, right?
Yes, sir.
You got to cut 1 hole, 2 hole, 3, 4, 5, 6 opening. No, no logic. So basically, I'll say it will be from here all the way down. So in other words, cafeteria, you see your pipe. Then you got to do some renovation. Those wall, whatever, right? Parapet wall, whatever, to conceal it. Or you could add one riser here. So by right, try not to add riser. Cafeteria, if this piping leak, the bau come up, you're going to faint. So in this case, these two's okay, but the piping should be concealed. Yeah, we're not going to come out and lay your piping to here. No logic. Too many hacking. This is worse. In between leak somewhere here, the storage gone case. All right. Yeah, no. So it should be all the way to the underground layout somewhere. All right. Can?
Can, sir.
Okay. So your tutorial site will be showing is this part. Why? Because the rest toilets are very small. This is the most challenging one. So we're going to do this. Okay. So everyone understand? That will be good. Then let's go into your model. Which one? This one, right? Yeah. So I'm going to do on the first story. So for you guys, you like to do on other level, by all means, I will say already. Our tutorial based on this. Then you will do on level 2, level 3, or other side of the wing, level 1, level 2, level 3, up to you. All right. But if you choose a small toilet, please do 2 or 3. Why? To expose yourself how difficult or how easy. Test it yourself. How design, how we orientate our piping. Okay? Take it as a practice. Don't take it, oh, I got to do more tutorial kind of thing or assignment. I just want to help you guys as much possible because plumbing is like your ducting, very challenging. Okay, yes and no answer. Okay, so we are done. Then I will crop this view because first story, this is the one that I'm doing. So I'm not going to change all this detail. Lazy to go and change lah. You guys don't follow me lazy. If your assignment 1, assignment 2 say first story, please follow all the way. All right, because all this already understand you're doing in for locally use. So please follow the Singapore regulation here. Okay? What I'm trying to say, don't do because I want to save some time. Or don't follow me that, please. Okay? Now, so I'm going to crop this view. So I'm going to enable the show crop region. It should be outside, pretty big. Then I will crop it like that. Adjust. For those that if you cannot catch up and so on, doesn't matter. Your tutorial is there. It's just that your tutorial might not show you or explain in detail. But what I'm doing here, every step I do slightly different from your tutorial because tutorial is based on the US method. Okay, I try to do localized method, means our side here. Okay, so adjust closer, adjust closer, adjust closer, adjust closer, like this. Once done, turn off this. Then remove the grid because I didn't copy the grid. This is belongs to this. But right, you guys should do what normally?
Collaborate.
Yes,
Then copy.
your assignment, please do that. Okay, grid level continue. Okay, be mindful of that. But here, since I have second story, I still want to do the alignment. Hopefully, it's still see the alignment is not there. So although I might not creating that, but at least I should be adjust the level correctly. Don't just take for granted. No need to do means no need to do anything. Try not to. Okay, be mindful of that also. So I'm going to align. This one you all should know. Modify, align. This is my reference. Align this guy down to 3.8 meter. Okay. East done, west similar, so go to your north or south to do a quick adjustment. Yeah, where's my disappear? Not even here. Oh, it's here. Good, good, good. I thought it disappear. Drag this outside. Then extend from your drawing. Drag across. Yeah, like that. Okay. Okay, so at least is everything good. Close it. Close it. If I'm too fast, please stop me, let me know. Or I'll say by now, you guys should be familiarized with the collaboration thingy already. So here, I like to off my grid. So what should you do? Two method, right? We'll do a quick one. You simply type VG. Then you go to your own annotation category. Let's say you only want to hide the one for the link file, then you go to your link Revit. So it's up to you. Because for my case, I haven't created the datum yet. So I shall use the annotation category from my side. So at least I got a master control over it. So my grid G of it, apply. Okay, now it's very clean. Questions so far?
Nope.
No, sir.
Okay. The rest you guys are still there. Chen Nuo, you're super quiet, huh? You okay now?
Not okay.
Sure. You guys try to help Chen Nuo, Can?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. So from here, if you look at your tutorial, they want you to insert 2 WC, 2 urinal, 3 basin. All right. So as I said, when I do this, I might not want to follow everything, but of course, see the available space here. All right. Challenging if you want to do that side. Then for the girls ladies toilet, I think they have 3 or 4 sorry, not urinal, WC, and I think 2 to 3 sink. So you got to gauge what is the available space. Of course, if the architecture drawing give us got the partition, then it will be easier. But if they don't have, then you guys got to decide how you want to design that. If I didn't see wrongly, the architecture side should have a partition. It's just that sometimes when you link the component here, it just disappear. So all this information in real world, you need to find out. Okay? Take note, don't just say, oh, no partition, never mind, just do, you happily just do it. Try not to do that. Okay? So take note on that. Now, I also very curious about this room. There is no door access. Very weird. See now. So what gonna place inside? See now. You look carefully, carefully follow the tutorial. They will put the water heater here. And worst thing is kind of gas burning one. So if gas burning, there is no opening for ventilation. So very scary. What happens if it's leak gas or any equipment failure? How am I going to access to repair or maintenance? See, there's no door at all. So some drawing is not really doing in detail. So we got to look out for all this and have query or question asked. Are you going to have an opening or ventilation? So this sort of thing must be curious. Okay. So first, you can see all the displays are in fine setting. Ideally, set it to cost view. That is better that way. Why? Because sometimes measurements, you don't want to snap something that's inside. See, so many line work here. See or not? So when you turn it to cost, it's a lot more accurate. At least you know that this is the clear space that you're going to use. Okay? Yeah. But of course, from time to time, you got to turn on and off to double check. So since I mentioned 2 WC, 2 urinal, or 2 sink or 3 sink, or maybe 3 urinal or 2 sink. So it's up to you to decide. Okay, I don't force it, say, oh, why is a must, and so on. Okay, so first thing first, you got to insert the WC. All right. So that means if I say 2 WC means I have 2 cubicle. So what should be our cubicle size? All right. So how to determine, let's say, our cubicle size? We're going to use architectural reference plane. So shortcut key is RP. Okay. And normally your partition panel is around 20 mm thick fiber board or board lah. Unless you tell me in certain area they really have 80 mm thick wall kind of thing. In some places they does that. All right. But in this condition, I believe those partition panel those is like maybe 15 to 20 mm thick panel only, hardboard kind of thing. So reference plane. Now, if I draw, I might not know what is the spacing or the distance. So you can see that this is CS line. It means you are drawing with a unknown distance. See, there's no tracking thing. So a better way to keep track, normally I would like to use pick line. So pick line, I can input the offset distance. Okay. So normally what should be the cubicle width? Let's say 800, 900. You know what I mean? Because when a person sit inside, based on, let's say, our shoulder width, yeah, a normal person should be around 600 to 700. A strong built guy, a muscle man, could be end up 900, maybe a meter. A meter too much already. Even sometimes a skinny guy around 500 plus or maybe 500. I don't know the width. That's why you should have small, medium, and large, and XL and XXL, right? So if this is a school toilet, that means we are all young adults. So young adults, you don't tell me you're like a very muscular guy, unless you are really during young age, heavy weightlifter. Okay, if not, the spacing 800 should be sufficient. Quite big already, 800. Okay, I think this is the default size, but of course, you want to comfortable, maybe 850, 900. Okay, so maybe for start, I'll try to give 800. So I type here 800. If cannot, then we change, because Aki never show me the requirement here. So from here, oh, this line is very long. Try to make it short. Adjust it shorter, because only for this room, so don't want it to be so long. And no need to cut everywhere, just somewhere in between for us to keep track will do. Yeah. So 800 looks small. So it's small, no dimension, right? You can adjust. Okay, don't worry. So let's say I offset another one. Select this, right click, create similar, pick line, 800. Like this. So that means I have 2 cubicle already. Yep. See now. Then my urinal. So end of the day, try to insert the WC first. All right. Now, try to visualize. Since my cavity means the piping location is here. So in other words, sanitary comfort, sanitary comforts. So why WC must be here? Why WC not here? You never ask me, right? I say what? Here WC, WC, urinal, 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 then sink, 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 or sink. Remember? Why is that so? Any query? Any questions? You guys are ME, no? So sanitary is under your care. You must not say expert lah, must understand. If you are EE class, EE means you're more on the electrical side. So ME means aircon, you must good at it. Fire, you must good at it. Toilet, not say toilet lah. Sanitary, you must good at it. Why? Any idea?
Why the placement is it?
Yeah. Why WC must be here first, then the urinal, then the sink.
Was closer to the entrance.
Ah.
The sink must be closer to the entrance, I guess.
No. Why sink must be close to entrance? No one. Why? Okay, maybe make it simple. Why my WC is here? Why not my WC here or here?
Because like when entrance, it cannot be so open, the water closet. That's why it's at the corner.
Mm,
Only like previously, like because very open already. Straight away come then water closet.
The thing is, since it's water closet here, of course must have door, right? Of course, this space is not enough. This one reason, huh? Now, the important region is what? When you shit, you bang sai, all right? Now, those healthy human being, when you shit, what is your pool like? Hardened, agree? Not soft tools, not that kind of super hard tools. That means as long as a normal tools means there's a shape. Agree or not? You guys haven't take your lunch and breakfast, right? Then not so bad. We are talking about the shitty thing now. The thing is, if a healthy person, let's say normal, healthy person, when you well do your business in the toilet, your stools are not say hard lah. There's a shape there lah, huh? Now, you'll notice that actually sanitary pipe internally, all those piping for sanitary, they are coated with a smooth agent inside. That means thing can quickly passing by, like slip through lah, like like very smooth kind of thing. And your sanitary piping must have a sloping angle. That means your sanitary water flow is by gravity. So this piping that lay here is not horizontal, it's tilted. Whether it tilt it in or up or down. Now, why is here? Because your WC, the waste collecting center is outside the building or inside or underground. As you know, for civil engineering, when they prepare the building, all right, prepare the building, they prepare the site. They need to look at the floor plan. Where is their toilet? So they need to create those collecting center, like the slum area for shit lah, the slum area for wastewater, the slum area for urine and so on, or some slum area for chemical waste because school got chemical lab ma. So when they pour away, where they dispose to. In certain country, they got to cater. Even let's say you buy a piece of land, maybe we call that a terrace house. Between the terrace house itself, your landscape, there's a few slum area because one to collect your shit, one to collect your wastewater. Wastewater can be your washing machine clothing that join together, your urine, and some other stuff. I believe urine and your shit to be together lah. Then your washing clothing because got washing powder ma. These are chemical. So normally they might pipe elsewhere. So then maybe your hand wash soap water could be the same or go back to the sheet. So it depends on the arrangement. All this, although not under ME, but it's under civil. You guys also need to know where to connect the pipe to which area. Clear about this? Try to understand this part. It's always underground that we don't see, but always done by the civil engineering. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Take note this. So in this case, in your tutorial, your pipe that collect the thing is supposed to be here. So if I'm going to add my piping that go down, that means my sloping, this is higher, this is lower. Because your sink water so slant. So if I show my hand, in my view, not your view, that means this higher part is the sink, then urinal, then the WC. Now, why slope this way? Gravity, and as I said, your pool, your business, your thing is there. Normally, when we flush, it goes off, but after a while, when there, sometimes you flush the thing that stain. So when you pee, the water also wash away. When you wash hand, it wash away. So the purpose is to clear the shit faster. Don't let it stay there. Once stay there, it might clog your piping. Clear about this. That's why flushing of your thing is useful. It's useful. It's a must. You see, some people say, hey, home use toilet, you poop a few times, you only flush once. You think it's good? No. In certain school, to what I know, I've been to RP, Republic Poly. You know the toilet sign they say. The moment you pass motion, you flush already. The moment until you pass 2-3 times, it collect at the center that you flush. Then your body next door will smell your shitty smell, which is not so nice, not courteous, not courteous. So to them is that please be responsible. Once you pass one motion, you flush. Your second wave come, you flush again. So that means you pass a few times, you flush a few times. Because it's to them it's not courteous to let the rest of your neighbors smell the bowel smell. It's not good. Right? So these are things we need to consider. Don't just say, oh, because the motto says, oh, you know it's motto, right? It means save water lah. Don't anyhow flush. But for WC, please. You also don't want to let the smell choke you in the toilet while you are doing your business. This is not so nice also. Okay? So all this, remember to flush, is to quickly clear the waste away. Okay? That's why it's being placed closer to the collecting center. Then I'll explain more when we start to take shape. Any questions?
No question.
No,
Yeah,
sir.
I very lengthy on this because when you design why is here is important. There's a reason behind one, not because anyhow insert, not allowed. Okay, of course, in Singapore here, the WC and urine is always opposite direction. You guys agree? You have been to BCA, right? The giant toilet. There's 4 or 5 cubicle. Then the guys got 4 cubicle opposite the WC. They are separated. But for this special case, they are all in line together. Normally in in Singapore, very rare you see this type of condition. Always separated one. If you all notice, even you go to shopping mall and so on, you see this type of so-called design wise. Yeah. Be mindful next time you go to shopping mall, use your toilet. Look around how they do their planning. It helps you a lot. Okay. So without further ado, let's come in here. So I'm going to insert my WC here. I have one more question again, sorry. Sometimes you might see that the last room near the wall is slightly bigger, not because it's handicapped. Sometimes they might want to, at the same time, use it as a handicap. Okay, why? Because if this is 800, just a standard room, if I have my WC exactly in the center, it means 400, right, center. So my connecting pipe will be directly here. Now this part here is too close to the bending. So for piping, when your pipe size are getting bigger, your fitting is also bigger. Bigger means they need wider distance. So some cases, when they are too close, you are not able to create the connection. So that's why normally the last room is slightly bigger and they can use it for handicap at the same time. Okay. If here, I'm not going to use it for handicap, then I will also make it bigger because of the connecting part to the waist. So my 800 here won't be able to fulfill that. Okay. So in this case, let's say I'm going to move. Use a move command to select these two. Then finish, pick a point, you drag. Maybe I give another, I can also a bit, 800, make it slightly bigger. Let's say 150, slightly bigger. So this is 950, almost a meter. Okay, that's to play safe. If you want to create 900, I'm still okay. So this room, I will still maintain as 800. Let us see how we're going to design. All right. But at least this room, I give a space that I need. Okay. Now, all good. I'm going to insert or place the WC. So system tab, look for plumbing fixture. So plumbing fixtures is under plumbing and piping panel. So before if you are doing setting, right, remember the piping, you can actually configure a lot of things here, which is I'll come back here later. Let's try to insert the plumbing fixture first. So I select the plumbing fixtures. From the help tools, you can see the shortcut is PX for plumbing fixtures. Then the WC, look at the below one. This is very old-fashioned type, which is Singapore, we don't use anymore. All right. So you observe your library carefully. Did I upload any additional library in the Moodle? If have, try to use the new one, not this old one. No logic. Yeah. Have or not? Did I upload?
Checking, sir.
We are
Okay.
checking, sir.
Yeah, let me check also. Sometimes I also forget. But I think I did, if not wrong. Hold on, let me also check at the same time. It should be under the notes or libraries. Not this. Families for MVP tutorial and assignment. See here? Laboratory. I want you to download this, and download this. This one, the one. Why? Our system is not prepared to use this. This is the squatting type one. Is it? I think so. But even to download, I'm fine. All right. Yeah. I want you to download one, two.
Indian one
Sorry.
is, yeah, it's the Indian one, right?
Squatting,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, confirm squatting
Yeah.
one.
Singapore, very rare. But I think in BCA, one of the cubicle, last one is a squatting one. The rest are sitting one. Because some people prefer squatting. Why? Squatting is healthier, much more better than the sitting. Health-wise lah. Yeah, they say lah. Okay. The best part, I did do not say do a survey or search lah. I don't understand the reason why the library name is called WC Indian. You know what? I asked some of the user, I asked some of the contractor, I asked some of the MVP engineer, hey, why the toilet, the squatting type called WC Indian? I found it very weird. Why must be so specific? Why not WC Chinese? Why not WC Amor? Why not WC Caucasian? Why WC Indian? Nobody can answer. This is how the library been downloaded when I once downloaded. I find it also very weird. Then I realized one thing. Accidentally, that was 1-2 years back when I teach a group of eh, not say a group, some Indian national, because they are not local Singaporean. They are sent by some company which is in Singapore as a PR, so to learn as a BIM modeler. So I asked them, hey guys, since you guys came from India, right? So I want to ask, why, I mean, this WC is so special. Why call WC Indian? Then I realized one thing. Nowadays, a lot of so-called squatting kind of WC mostly are manufactured in India. And until now, in India, more than maybe 80-90% their household, they are still using the squatting type of WC, not the seat one. Yeah, so maybe they are the so-called the biggest manufacturer or producing of this kind of WC. That's why could be the name called WC Indian. I don't know. This is just my guessing because I'm very curious about this. Okay, so this is what I understand from our conversation with them. Okay, so I find it very weird sometimes. Okay, this is just my finding. All right, Ken, you are downloaded?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Okay, good. If downloaded, so that means if I select the plumbing fixtures, I need to load family because the default is not loaded. You can see default only the standard one, which is all these are pre-backdated. I don't want to use this. And urinal we can use because I think in certain part of our Singapore we are still using this. Yeah. Other than that, only this. The other one is your floor trap. Now, floor trap, this is a circular type, which is we don't use here. Ours is a square shape one. Why? It follow your tiles design, the plate itself, whether it's metal or PVC. Okay, so later we need to load all these things from the other library. All right, but urinal, you want to use the new one, I'm fine. All right, but you use the one from here also can. I just want you guys to explore, experience different type of family to be inserted here. But only I'm not agree with this old traditional type, which is no longer used in Singapore, a bit old, outdated fashion. So I don't really like this. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to load family to look for my family that with that. So I'm going to browse it to my hard disk, D drive, because all these I download from somewhere. So I need to look for my, hold on, where is it? Detail, BCA, MVP, where is families, sanitary. See this? I load all of them first. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Open. Load them in. This 2016 library. See? Quite some time back. Okay. So this is the urina. The other one is this. See now. I want to use this. There's only one size. Okay, this is a sink. Okay, so I'm going to select this. And if this is what you see when it come out, press your space bar to rotate or orientation. See that? Space bar. So let me insert somewhere here first. You not to be care whether where you insert. Later we use the dimension to manage. So insert in first. So I have one here and one here. So I have two. Cancel. Okay, let me stop the recording. Then I enable again.